Let's look at question number 18. X, Y, Z are natural numbers. That's the first thing that we need to be conscious about. Then what are we saying? XY plus YZ is equals to 19. So I can simply take Y common from here and I can rewrite this as Y into X plus of Z is equals to 19. One good thing about this 19 being present over here and XYZ being natural numbers, that there is only one way in which you can write 19 as a product of two numbers, which is 1 into 19, which is 1 into 19. So there are two ways to look at this. Y can be 19 and X plus Z can be equals to 1, or Y can be 1 and X plus Z can be equals to 19. Now, if X and Z have to be natural numbers, then minimum value of X and Z will turn out to be 1 and 1 plus 1 should turn out to be 2. So this option is gone. So now I very clearly know that my value of Y should be 1 from the first equation and X plus Z must be nothing but 19. This is something that I'm very clear till I read this question. Then go further and take your Z common from there. In the next equation, what do we get? Z times of Y plus of X is equals to 51. Now, the value of Y is available with me, which is equals to 1. So I'm rewriting this as Z times of 1 plus of X times of 51 times of Z should be equals to 51. Then the minimum possible value of X, Y, and Z is being asked. Now, if you look at 51, 51 can be written as a product of what all numbers? 51 can be written as 1 into 51. And the next thing that you can do is 3 into 17. These are the two things that you can do. Now, let's look at the first one, 1 into 51. If your value of Z turns out to be equals to 1, then X will turn out to be equals to what? X will turn out to be equals to 1 plus of 50 will give you 51. So if Z is 1, X will be 50, which is not satisfying the first equation where X plus Z must be equals to 19. And hence Z being equals to 1 does not suffice. Same way, Z equals to 51, then 1 plus X should be equals to 1, then X will be 0. That will also not be correct because X, Y, Z are the natural numbers. So this case again is removed. The next case that we are left with is either Z should take the value of 3. If Z takes the value of 3 and you put it back into this equation, your value of X will turn out to be equals to what? Let's try and work through this. Your value of Y is 1 and I'm taking the value of Z as 3. If I take the value of Z as 3 and I put it back into this equation, then it is going to give me the value of X as 16. And if I put it back 16 over here in 1 plus X, it will give me 17. So 17 into 3 will become 51. So this set of values are okay for me. There is another case possible where the value of Z takes as 17. So if your value of Z becomes 17, then X will become equals to 2. Put this back over here. 2 plus 1 will yield you what? 3. And Z was 17. This will also give you 51. So these are the two set of values that I have for X, Y, Z. So the product of X into Y into Z can be either 48 or it can be 34. The minimum possible value of X, Y, Z will be what? 34 as your answer to this question.